Hello, here we are to do project number 2 of the Bicentennial project. This is a Rufus Porter inspired project. Rufus Porter, as many of you may know, grew up in Bridgeton or in the Bridgeton area, and there's a museum you can visit in Bridgeton. He was born in the late 1700s, and he was a remarkable man. Not only was he an artist, he was also a musician, a teacher, an inventor, and he founded the Scientific American magazine. Such a Renaissance man. But what made him really famous was his mural painting, and I believe there are murals still in this region. But he would paint places that he knew well, and possibly he's done murals of Lovell. But what he would do is he would do the fields and the lakes, and he would always incorporate local landmarks or businesses or homes that people would recognize, so you could understand where you were. So we've traveled through Lovell, and we've spent a whole day taking pictures of different landmarks and beautiful natural landscapes to inspire you. And so let's paint our Rufus Porter mural or little painting. Let's paint. It's nice to do observational drawing when you can go outside and be in a place and be sitting there with your wooden panel, with your paints and some water and a paintbrush and some little rags. If you have that, you can paint anywhere. And I'm just doing a simple sketch of the landscape, because Rufus Porter would come to different regions, and he would really paint a community. He would paint with almost an aerial view. He would paint the fields. He would paint the different trees. There was a real sort of folk, naive sort of style to his painting. So and he also put in landmarks, like he would put in certain houses or certain buildings that were important in the community he was painting, and he created sort of a feeling for that community. So I'm just painting beloved Hinoks, and one of the little cabins called Sans Souci, and I have the mountain in the background, and it's a beautiful day with the incredible white pines and this just giant expanse of open space that are right in front of the cottage. So I think I'm ready to transfer my drawing onto my panel. So now you have a wooden panel, and it's been all prepared with gesso. So you're welcome to paint directly on it. I'm going to sketch it out first, just copy my little drawing, and then I can improve it a little bit. Put the paint on my palette. So we gave you a paper plate, so this is a perfect palette. Let's see. I'm going to use this. You can also take the paint directly from the little containers, but I like to mix my colors together. So I don't really know what I'm doing right now, but I'm going to try this. I never use foam brushes, so what I feel like doing is doing a wash in the background, because Rufus Porter would have these fields of color, very simple blocks of color that would form the background. So I feel like doing that. I'm going to try the foam brush. See if that works. So I'm gonna put a little water on the brush. And I'm gonna use, maybe I'll mix a color with my brush first. Maybe I'll mix up, try to mix a nice green. Rag, and I'm gonna dip it in the water so I can use this to spread the paint. So let's just use both. I'm gonna try, first I'm gonna put a little paint on my board. Then I'm gonna take this wet little rag, yeah, and I'm just gonna rub it around like that, right away. I don't know why it seems to be working. Maybe see if it does the same thing with this. Maybe this will even be better. Well, that kind of gives you different strokes, which is kind of nice. You get lines out of it like that. There have been many famous painters that have passed through this place who have painted this very landscape. This little cottage I'm painting belonged to Douglas Volk, who was a painter, that was his studio. And I looked him up online, and he's painted some beautiful paintings of the landscape from Lovell, Maine. There we go. I could go into more detail, but let's just say that this is the beginning of my little painting of Lovell, Maine. And what we're going to do is we're going to ask that you, when you're finished, if you could deliver it to the library, because we're going to do a presentation where we put all of our paintings together in a giant, we assemble them into one giant piece, so we can document it and send it to the Maine Arts Commission and send it to everyone that's participated, so you can see what everyone else did. Anyway, it's really wonderful to go out and paint in nature. I did this sitting inside, but the best way to do this project is to carry your paints outside and be in nature, enjoying the action of painting and being outside. Anyway, enjoy project number 2.